Namaste, hello, namaskara, hola, salam, ni hao, konnichiwa. This series of videos are called as SKP's Travel Day. Each of these videos are from my travel diary and will provide my travel day's experience in the form of videos, photos and audio description of the travel experience. Broadly, the travel day video will be from a specific region of the country that I am currently visiting or have visited in the past. It will cover the tourist sites that I visited on a specific day or night. So, before we move ahead, I request you to like, subscribe and share. So, the first in this series is Nepal. Nepal is known as the Himalayan Kingdom. It was the first time I moved out of the borders of India, since my multiple trips to United Kingdom in the years 2008, 2009 and 2010. Nepal is filled with temples like temples of Shiva and Devi Ma. It is also a very important part of the Buddhist circuit of this region. Prince Siddhartha was born in Lumbini. Nepal has many Buddhist temples and tourist spots that are directly related to the life of the Shakyamuni. Apart from Hinduism and Buddhism, Nepal is about wildlife and safaris. There is the tiger safari and rhino safari among many others. Then there are the lakes and rivers and the majestic Himalayas. The view of the Himalayas is something that is bound to fill your heart with a great mix of joy, calmness and at the same time, grandeur. You will also find few caves and cave temples in Nepal that are quite a nice place to visit for a tourist. Tourists from all across the world will appreciate the pagoda-style architectures found all over Nepal. The erstwhile royalty of Nepal can also be felt in the Darbar squares of Kathmandu and Bhaktapur. Apart from all of this, you will love the adventurous highway journeys across Nepal. Few of this might feel dangerous as the 2015 earthquake of Nepal had caused devastation from which Nepal is still recovering. For the ones who are more into clubbing or nightlife, Thamel in Kathmandu is going to provide you with bars, pubs, restaurants and karaoke clubs. You will find the standard and staple Nepali meals in the Thakli Bancha Ghar. Then there is a salutation that you are going to hear very often in Nepal, Hujur or Hajur. I personally really love this Nepali way of addressing people. I am sure this has no colonial or imperialist connotations. By the by, a noteworthy event coincided during my period of stay in Nepal. The Prime Minister of Nepal was sworn in during this period. I visited Nepal from 5th of February 2018 to the 18th of February 2018, which is about 13 nights and 14 days. The borders of India and Nepal are not rigid on exit and entry. There is a free movement of people to and fro. Nepal is still an international destination for any Indian national. I had started my journey from Patna and then moved to Raxaul via an overnight bus journey. It is here at Raxaul in Bihar that I crossed the border to Birganj in Nepal. I had crossed the border at around 6 am on 5th February 2018 via a horse cart. February is one of the coldest months in Nepal. It was a great experience to be in a hilly and chilly region, away from the concrete and silicon city of Bengaluru, my hometown. The currency of Nepal is Nepali rupee and 1 Indian rupees was equal to 1.6 NPR at the time I visited Nepal. The language of Nepal is Nepali and Hindi is almost native to many Nepalis, at least to the level of communicating at a basic to intermediate level. The level of understanding and communicating in English is also quite high among travel agents and tourist guides in Kathmandu and Pokhara. Even though much of Nepal lies in ruins from the aftermath of the 2015 earthquake that had hit Kathmandu and other regions, it still is quite a nice place to visit. You will find great appeal in a merged culture that is predominantly Hinduism with an influence of Buddhism. By the way, a very important trivia fact, Nepal was the last Hindu kingdom in the world. Remember to carry enough sweaters, jackets and woolen gloves. It will be nice if you carry a muffler and enough of other thermal wear like monkey caps. For great views of the Himalayas, mountains, hills, valleys, it will be wise to carry binoculars. Yes. Please do carry a good mobile camera with enough digital and optical zoom or a DSLR camera. I had a Google Pixel XL and I felt it served all purposes. On arrival, it will be good to buy a local SIM with data packs to keep you connected to the world. Also, remember to activate roaming on your international SIM. Most of the times, it is done via special packs that are activated from the mobile service provider of your home country. This will help you connect back to your work colleagues, family and friends. Also, it will be good that if you take a travel package from Kathmandu, but be extremely careful while deciding the payment terms as the travel agent may cheat you on a few counts. The tourist guides that I met were quite helpful and friendly. You may also book few domestic flights to travel from one city to another within Nepal. I had used the Yeti Air and there are other options like Tara Air, Buddha Air, Sita Air among others. All set now, I will be covering my Nepal trip, day-wise in my future videos. I had spent 2 nights in each of Pokhara, Chitwan, Lumbini, Bardia and about 5 nights in Kathmandu. I had spent few hours of a tourist day in each of Manakamna and ᴑɪᴏ. I departed from Nepal on the 18th of February 2018 at about 6 p.m. in the evening. It was from Biratnagar in Nepal that I exited to Kakarabet. From here, I moved to Panitanki in India and then to the Siliguri bus stand. It is from here that I moved to my next international trip to the land of the Thunder Dragon, Bhutan. I moved out from Nepal not only with a large number of photos on my mobile but also the forever memories of each of picturesque Himalayas, Buddha's magnanimity, Darbar squares of Nepal, cold weather of February, walking tiger trail, helpful tourist guides, the kind Nepali people and learning of a culture that is just quite similar to my country. Folks, keep a watch next on the description, photos, videos from each day of this trip to Nepal under SKP's Travel Day series. So, until the next video, time to say khao.
मैंने दिल से उसे निकाला जो ना करना था कर डाला फिर भी याद उसी को करता है ये दिल दीवाना।